So, on my side of the table,
dude.
this hand only has one land in it, so obviously we're going to mulligan.
Hold on.
Coward.
This isn't dredge.
Oh, no. Oh, this you actually have to play the cards from your hand.
So I've had this
Different
issue
deck.
in Modern where like I can't actually win unless I play like totally busted decks, like Blue-White Eldrazi. Finals loss with that one. Dredge in Milwaukee. Well, top 4 loss with that one. I can't win with normal decks in Modern though.
Is there such thing as a normal deck in Modern?
Only for
This.
a little while.
This is way too fair.
Yeah, that's true.
This hand is also not keepable.
I call it robots everywhere.
No, you gotta put at least a couple things.
Consistency.
Yeah.
That's trash.
So just too slow. Bunch of turn
It
one
was the
plays.
last word you said, so it stuck in my brain.
Alright, so my 6, 5, 6.
Yeah, but like Max, when you name things based on history, that just sets a bad precedent. Like, you know, you gotta move forward. You gotta go with like what people are calling it, and then like if new players just pick up the deck, they're like, "Why is this called Affinity?" There's no information inside of it that makes you think to call it Affinity at all.
This used to be Reanimator, but now it's Shardless. So
Yeah.
like,
It's still Reanimator though.
Alright, so this 6 is pretty medium. I think I keep this against an unknown though.
My
So
favorite.
we
thing
get a
about
scry.
You can just
Go
call it
ahead,
keep before you
scry
even know
here.
what's in here.
But definitely bottoming another land.
Actually, all right, I'm gonna scry. I'll keep it on top.
Tomb pass.
Does anybody want a water while I'm up?
me.
I'm good.
So a little Affinity draw, but this is where we just get bodied.
So I'm going to go ahead and fetch a basic plains here, and then I'm going to collect a brutality and kill the signal pest. We drew another land, so I think I want to hip check for a galvanic blast here. Yeah, I'm going to discard and check for a galvanic blast. And we bricked. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Go,
I like
go
it.
ahead.
You could also hit a thought cast.
That's true. Yeah, there's the edge champion, just giant metal figure to me.
Could hit that.
I wish.
God bless America.
What's it like? Hey, these cards are fine, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 6. Go to 13.
1, 3. Nice deck, idiot.
Alright, play this land. Go.
Sorry, I had to assume the Affinity position.
You didn't have Pontiff, you lived.
Right?
Lucky.
Didn't have it there. Heyo, best card in the deck.
Yep.
You got a path? A bolt? Anything?
The only card in the deck.
God, I can't even.
No!
kill because this
That's
dude
why
is-
It's just gonna move. It's going to move and kill you.
Enter combat.
Yeah. Enter combat.
I'm gonna fetch to 12
Yep.
and bolt the signal pest.
Oh, sure.
So the reason why I'm not bolting the thing with the plating on it is because Kent can move the cranial plating with black here. So that,
For those who missed this during the round or during the dawn cycle,
So then do you do it with the...
he does it
With
before I
the-
attack.
Before the battle cry.
Stack?
the Steel Overseer?
Doesn't.
No, it doesn't matter. It's
Doesn't matter.
irrelevant. Yeah.
Well, then you can...
It doesn't matter. No.
You're just gonna take a
Yeah.
giant nug.
So I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm taking 6 and going to 6.
It's 6. You're alive.
All right. Yep. Start return. All right. This is. I don't have any draws here that save me. Vic, does that save me? That does save me. God, that's wild. All right. I go to
You can't punish me. Just to be
Right now he
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, now he's just
Well,
dead.
you could.
fetch to 5.
5.
I think I was alive regardless. Actually.
Yeah, because you
I was alive
would
regardless.
do the one card, get
When I
the
cast
bolt.
Snapcaster Mage and get back Lightning Bolt, and then pass the turn.
You cast what?
Cast Snapcaster
Snapcaster
Mage.
Mage.
Oh,
Get back.
Slow caster mage.
Get slow.
What?
Go ahead. Get back
Okay.
Lightning Bolt. Go ahead.
The snap that gets back anything.
What am I supposed to?
Oh boy.
Please bet Galvanic Blast.
It's better than Galvanic Blast. No,
Yep. Kill it with fire. Can't block it. Must kill it. Yep. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn.
We're gonna pump this now.
Sure. Yep.
Seems these.
Can't spin on counter. He understands how it goes. You got the right dice.
I had to tell one of my opponents. He kept grabbing these for his land, and I'm like, dude, the judge is gonna look over and tell you that. And he's like, oh, it won't matter. As soon as the judge looks over, I need you to change those.
All right. So my draw steps have been very good to us.
That's what I want him to think.
Am I attacking here is the question.
The real question is, are you a coward?
Totally jukes you out.
I'll attack you for 2. You get 18. Pass the turn.
Totally jukes
Not
you
a
by tapping
coward.
them out too.
Path your guy in response.
We'll tap it for a mana.
Sure. Yep. There's an island in there.
Yeah.
Are there any steel or the other ones, the
The bolt
giant
guy
guys in
and
here?
then step.
Master of Theory?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, a couple. I think 2.
I'm gonna go look at that list.
I believe it's 2.
So you
Probably
use the
do that.
bolt first, then, right?
Technically, yeah, it all ends up being the same. Attack for 2.
Ow.
Good. Things aren't looking good for our hero here.
Wonder why this deck fell off the radar. It's like if people interact with it.
Got it.
Good.
Don't tell that to infect.
One of these is in your thing, right? I path.
You
This-
patch just this one, not this
yeah.
one. Go ahead.
Attack for 2.
Yep.
Good. And thankfully that Stink Moth, that Nexus that deals poison to us, so we are not dead this turn.
Good one.
It's not often that you hope it's
Attack.
a moth.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to play this first just to get the extra squeeze.
Yep.
6, 7.
Yep. Go to 7. In fact, do we have a time Ross here somewhere?
Oh yeah. The #1 player on the Star City tour.
Oh.
And then, unfortunately, I am dead here after
He
drawing
is.
all of my
He
rules
is,
and
isn't he?
finally blood out. Isn't he the worst friend? Just like the absolute scum worst.
Like, it's my job to remind Jeff of that because, I'm just a competitor, but you think the locals wouldn't be
Make
like,
sure you know.
I'm sure Jeff has forgotten in the after making that long drive to Knoxville.
My favorite player.
As Tom was off battling in Epic Worlds for free value.
Yep.
Tom was off battling for more value.
He's my favorite Epic card game player.
Is he?
Tom Ross. Yeah, I'm gonna have him sign my Epic cards.
Ooh. the whole. Have him sign it.
The
What is it?
entire deck. Is it?
Didn't even need Knoxville. Tom Ross.
Yeah. Great. Perfect.
Who's the one?
It's not like
They were talking about like points and stuff like that, and like people who've earned points, and then it's like, oh, you've done it without going to 8 events. Huh.
When I crushed Rob Wright on his status, did you see that? Yeah. Just crushed him.
It's Hogwarts' fault for playing the best deck. You need to play degenerate garbage. That's how you win.
I am the worst friend.
Well, I mean, when you play 8-rack and people haven't figured out you're not supposed to take the play,
Yeah.
you get a couple free ones.
Yep.
He's gone.
So, I shotgun, so you're on the play this game.
Hey, get your phone. Take it upstairs.
The same thing
So
happened with David.
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to keep this hand, but it's like, it's not great.
Let's be better as calling it to command right now.
I disagree.
I don't know.
Kusanado's like, you're an idiot. You should have
You should
mulliganed
mulligan
that.
this from minute to saw it. Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, how many test for you? How many cards can you play in turn 1?
Right. That's, to be
0, but turn 2 with a bunch.
0.
Well, we play
By 1.
2.
2. You count the lands as cards you play.
2 cards.
I don't know.
God, this is close.
I
don't think it's good
I get
enough.
killed by slow hands all the time.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
it's good enough.
Doing it!
I gotta talk about my side, sir. On my side of the table, my hand could really use a second land, but it's pretty reasonable.
That's what we wanted to
so,
hear.
It starts off.
I hate you.
Okay.
Work for daddy.
God, I don't know. I wouldn't have kept it, but I'm crazy.
Oh, I have to draw. Wait, I'm gonna play. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one go.
I'm gonna go to 17 and play this bird. Go ahead.
You can tell when a deck loves you. That's one of the times.
Yep. Nope. All right.
You talking about mana?
You want to cut this so the pontiff's on top?
No, because that is the pontiff.
So you
I don't want to cut it. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and fetch to
14.
Whoa, drew the land, did we?
14. Who did draw the land, in fact.
First draw, like a pro.
Yeah, let's do that. Go to 14. I'm gonna play Wall of Omens.
He was the guy discussing some rotational things with me last night.
So I'm gonna play this Wall of Roots. Sorry.
Oh no, it was the
You wish.
e-sport management thing.
And then I'm gonna play this and tap this, and I'm gonna go ahead and play Collective Brutality, killing this. And I think this time, I feel like he would have killed my bird if he had Blast. So I'm just actually gonna discard this to drain 2. I don't think I need a third Wall of Roots, so I'll go back to 16 and Kent up down to 18. Got it.
So good.
Another one. God, this hand was great. All right, I get it.
It came together nicely.
Drew a land. That's what we drew. Yeah, like this. I think it was like this was the opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this. This was the opener. So now you can see what we were waffling over. Would you keep these 7 cards in your opener?
Man, if you had another land, this game would be over.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play this out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait, you can do
path,
it, right?
path Steel Overseer.
Can you do it on upkeep?
No, because you can respond with Steel Overseer activation.
Oh,
and I don't think he'll be that aggressive.
The mountain.
So this lets me path to deal with his Overseer,
One of these days.
and then I'll go ahead and pass the turn. I have Chord for 2 active here.
You're at 14 currently?
16. I drained him for 2. He's at 18.
Oh, the brutality.
Yeah,
Right.
the brutality
16.
drain.
For 2.
Yeah.
Wall of Roots ate it.
I don't know.
Hope it's another plating.
Would that force the chump there? I think it does.
Big Both Access.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7, right? 8.
Okay, yep, that's best. Animate. Equip. Yep. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can still activate this.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
We'll go that way.
So do that, and then this animates itself.
Yep.
And,
Attack with both.
and that attacks. So that animates itself.
Yep.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts, and this is 8 from Battle Cry, and then 9 from its base power.
So it's not lethal, but
It's effectively lethal.
Yeah. So I mean, the consideration there, your life total is at 16. So the thought there is I could do it with just a regular creature dealing combat damage, and the wonder or the question is which one of those is better. I actually think by presenting the Inkmoth Nexus here, if he doesn't block, next turn we put ourselves in a situation where if he does block here, we might be able to get the Blinkmoth Nexus in as an unblocked, or either Signal Pest. So I think it's correct here to present I think it's correct here to suit up the Inkmoth Nexus, because next combat step, it's going to make it where he then has to block, 2 separate creatures, because we have single black. I mean, we have double black pretty easily here.
So my side of the table,
that's hard
I'm
to
pretty
figure
sure I'm
out,
chumping here, but the question then becomes: am I cording for Pride Mage right now so I can kill Cranial Plating on the next cycle, or am I holding the cord to Pontiff Kent?
Ooh.
I think I'm supposed to block and then get Pride Mage, because the Cranial Plating just makes everything Kent has a threat, and I'm not going to be able to clean up. So I'm going to block with the bird, and then before damage happens, I'm going to go ahead and use both of these in Chord for 2 to get Quasily Pride Mage into play.
I'm going to go to my end of turn and all that, so this steps back. Just in case anyone was wondering, it wasn't attacking with both Signal Pests. There was a Springleaf Drum. activation there.
Alright, so start my turn. And my last card is actually Pressure, which is nice. So, actually, that's a medium dry. I don't have any other red
I
mana.
wonder if I was supposed to like not go as deep there and hold up the double black activation for swapping over to the pest on a chump.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Siege Rhino and deal 3 to Kent, putting him to 15, and myself will go to 19. And then I'll attack Kent for 3, putting him to 12. And then again, I can activate one of these wall of roots to kill the cranial plating with the Pride Mage. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Isn't that the best feeling?
Yep. 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 Kill the thing.
Yep.
And then I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 poison.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to 14 and 3 poison.
Go ahead.
The spells in this deck sometimes, I tell you. Attack for 4, put Kent to 8. Good.
So we're playing by Moto Wall of Roots rules? Or... Okay. Just wondering.
How do these wall of roots work, sir? I want to clarify how much you could chord for.
I actually wouldn't mind a land here. Well,
Oh, that's something though.
what are we at?
I mean, you're at
Hefe?
8, which is the problem. Jeff's at 14.
I'm at 14 and 3 poison.
That sucks.
Hold on, that's not
You
right.
just fired
No.
2 ink balls, right?
No.
No, not with the card we have. That's terrible.
You're at
14 currently.
and 3 poison.
14 and 7.
14 and 8. So what do we have? What do you?
So I actually think we just go
You like have to play this card.
here.
The Rhino. Is a problem.
And I'm just like dead to poison next turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Can you activate the Blink Moth?
No.
This
I
is
can
this is
activate-
technically one more poison. Yeah.
I can activate both.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have the
Yeah,
So
yeah.
go to go to 4 infect,
7.
7 infect, take 4.
Go.
And I am dead to poison. Land Kiki Jiki, last 2 cards in hand.
Yep.
Can you cast Kiki?
No. That was the next card. The next card was a Firelit Thicket. And then we could if I had drawn Firelit Thicket that turn, you would have died. Because I would have Kiki'd Siege Rhino.
And trample.
That's fair. Yeah, so we're one card short there. The Firelit Thicket would have come up.
How hot would that have been?
He's a professional hexer.
You didn't have that Etch Champion, and it was just like anything else. You could have activated your Raging Ravine and hit him for 8.
I didn't have a second red source.
Ah, shit. Man, your mana's awful.
It is. It's very possible I should have fetched a Sacred Foundry on one of those turns that I got like Temple Garden, but I also just didn't.
Sounds complicated. Drives mana real good.
Yeah.
Do I have lands?
Do I have lands?
Good
Yes.
mana. More of a yes/no mana base.
Yep.
Check 1. Yes or no.
So I've been talking to some people about Frontier. Do people really think it's going to be fun to give you Gear Hulk plus Dig Through Time?
Yes.
Look, man.
Psychos.
Yeah, you know what they are? The
Rally
the-
What these people don't understand is that the
doesn't
only
matter.
people playing Frontier right now are
Yeah, it
mostly
does.
casual Magic
Right.
players. They don't understand that.
100% doesn't matter. Rally was a product of the fact that there wasn't a bunch of hate at the given time.
There's still none.
It really doesn't matter. I would put money on
That
that.
Scavenging is Frontier legal or no?
No.
No.
That's M14.
Oh.
I still think people are missing out on the fact that there are a bunch of delve cards that make.
That's terrifying that Sean McLaren has 4
Isn't that
units
awesome?
that make up his face.
That's so great, isn't it?
Does he really? That's actually awesome.
That's great. God bless him.
That sounds like the most Sean McLaren thing to do ever.
Rally.
What kind of emotes should I make? Let me just
How about my skull?
All
In
day.
a window.
All right, so I'm on the play this game, and my hand is actually pretty good in this matchup. I would definitely keep this against an unknown. It's going to be hopefully pretty good here.
Frontier Rally is just stupid because you get to rally back like prized amalgam permanently. Like if you don't go for 3, you get prized amalgam back forever.
Very good. So-
My hand's busto.
Oh, your hand's great.
Straight busto.
All right, well, I'm sure we'll see soon enough. I'll go to 14 off Temple Guard and play this bird. Go ahead. Or 17 off
I
Temple
thought you
Guard.
could Taxian Probe.
How many cards, Kent? How many cards?
What's your record for extra ones against Affinity with that card?
6.
I thought it was 7.
Might be 7. I don't know.
Might be 7 now.
There's only 2 of those in the deck. We're doing great.
Yep. Yep. Cast Orzhov Pontiff. Trigger. -1,
You're a
-1.
fucking liar. You're a liar. You don't have
Put Orzhov Pontiff up there for the children. Go ahead.
it. Shit.
Can I put ass whooping up instead?
Shit.
I don't know what you're scared of. I'm not scared.
Taste
Oh,
it,
no, this is
nerd.
fine. You're gonna die to poison again. This is actually the new variation
Yep.
of Infect that we have put together.
Yeah.
Renew.
I remember
It's
when
called
you
Robot
wanted to
Infect.
play that card.
You're gonna
We call it the Borg, right?
You're
Isn't that, I mean, we're assimilating you
Yeah.
into.
Yeah. That's what this is.
All right, attack for 1.
Did you,
Ow.
did you infect him for 1, right?
Yep.
19. One Infect. Okay.
I'm at 17. Yeah. I will cast Rust on my Pontiff.
I love
Yeah!
you. I loved you for the time you were alive.
So there, I could have
Busto.
played Darksteel Citadel and activated both Inkmoth Nexuses.
And they got really blown
They
out.
got really blown out.
His hand was busted though.
Yeah, you don't have to go on Infect every time just because Jeff is worse than Tom.
What are you talking? That was like my only plan. You're right. I didn't have to until robots went robots on me and said, "Guess what? You're
Here's
never
your
gonna
hand.
win."
Here's this deck of garbage cards altogether. Good luck.
I remember Jeff asking around town if anybody had Orzhov Pontiff the first week he wanted to play that card.
Max, hilarious Max. That is exactly it. The same people who complained about Standard are cheering for Frontier.
Yeah.
What do you folks want? Do you want a 2-deck format or do you want a 10-deck format?
They want cheap modern.
No, they just like people don't
Modern's
know
cheap.
what they want. They keep complaining.
Not cheap enough for
They
some.
keep shifting the target. Well, the next thing you know, they're
I-
going to say it's too expensive and too interactive.
Okay, I can understand. So here's how I understand why the desire for Frontier is. The desire for Frontier is people that don't want to keep up with rotation and they want to play interactive Magic.
Fair.
That's what it is. Like that's, and I understand that desire for Frontier. Like that's why, like my Modern article last week was talking about getting rid of all the most degenerate things.
Sure.
Like I want people that want to play games that on average last into double-digit turns.
I know everyone got mad at me when I wrote that same article.
They're like,
Get rid of pests.
that's what the people that want Frontier want. They don't want to have to keep up with Standard. They want to be able to play their same deck year in and year out, and they don't want to have to worry about dying on turn 3.
I really
It's
don't
also much
understand the
cheaper.
folks that have this fundamental belief that by not rotating a format that their decks are going to stick around. Because sure they are, but
Technically.
deck is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse until it becomes less fun, and then you either buy in or you just continue to suffer. Like, I don't know. My viewpoint of Magic has always been, how do I solve the puzzle? The puzzle is what people are playing. I'm not showing up to, like, play with my shiny toy at Magic tournaments. If I wanted to play with shiny toys, I would just stay at home and have, like, nice cars and motorcycles and things.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just always been my viewpoint, is I think the best part about Magic is having to deal with what other people do.
I'm just mad that Ruiner Hierophant doesn't have a Hexproof gem anymore.
Spell Shield,
Yeah,
sir.
Spell Shield gem anymore. That's all I'm
I'll
pissed
keep
about.
this.
How am I supposed to play?
Kent's on the play this game.
And like some things modern decks just have as a pedigree that like Junda's always gonna be good because like it's always been good.
Alright, so Kent's keeping. I mulliganed a 6-land Lightning Bolt hand into a unkeepable 6 here. We've got 1 land, 2 Restoration
Pretty good,
Angels, and a
actually.
PN Kieran
I'll
Nalar.
cast everything but this.
Yeah.
So I have a Lotus Petal here in Modern. This probably should be banned, but Wizard said it's cool, so we're gonna keep it.
It's better than those.
I wanted
You
that card to
use
be
it over
banned.
The
Oh,
fact
this
that
is
Lotus
cool.
Petal is even a thing in Modern is in itself a problem.
It's literally a box. Like
It's as bad as Simian Spirit Guide is.
it's better.
That's better than
It is better.
It's a Simian Spirit Guide you get to use over and over and over forever.
I heard, and this is a Magic Players was reading. I shouldn't have read the comments. Someone commented that Chrome Box is just always strictly better than Simian Spirit Guide. I was just like, what? That's just not even true. Just it's so many.
You know what? You're right that you're wrong.
You're right that you're wrong. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna mulligan at 6 again here, so we get maybe we're gonna mulligan to 6 again. Actually, so yeah, I keep this hand.
You could have kept that as a 5.
It's much worse on the draw than the play, but we're gonna scry this bird to the top, and all right, we'll bottom the land. Throw us off. Yeah, sure. That's all you got. Fetch an overgrown tomb tap to go.
Cranial plating?
Nope. You're really unlucky. Yep. Alright.
Hey, Orzhov Pontiff.
Get
out!
Is in my hand.
You were not invited. Attack.
Alright, take 3. I'm down to 16, and Keter is at 22. Or 20, because he paid life for this.
I don't even watch this game anymore.
Viewership's dropping rapidly.
Yep. Goodbye.
Stop watching now.
I'm gonna kill this and drain you for 2, I guess.
Okay.
So I go to 18,
18.
18 up. Go ahead.
You don't want to see his last card in?
Another Steel Overseer.
Yep. Alright, 2 poisons.
Wait, this counts up,
Yep,
right?
2 poisons.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I go to 15 and Ken goes to 20.
This is fun.
I'll fetch to 14 off basic planes and cast this Voice of Resurgence. That does
Good.
lots of good blocking in this matchup.
Man, really great.
This cardboard's out. Believe it or not.
Weird.
14, I go down to 11, and Ken goes up to 22.
Keep putting our shit sideways and see what you got.
You gain 2 infect.
Yep, got it.
He's at 4 infected currently.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll play this tap land. I'll cast this Wall of Roots. We'll take it for 2.
Yep.
Good.
20.
Doing God's work.
Should jam that Orzhov Pontiff. Seems really good now.
I'm going to anthem my team here in a second.
Yep. Oh, maybe not.
Wait, you're at what? How many poisons?
11,
And
4
4
poison.
You gotta tap that, yeah. Because you gotta play, equip, activate. Oh, no. That's not a Springly Drum, that's a
No,
Lotus
no, no.
Metal. Yep.
No, no.
That's a Lotus Metal, correct.
I'm pretty sure it's been
Yep,
just
dead.
a Black Lotus this
Dead.
game.
Dead.
Here, let me pick these up for you. They're heavy.
Yep.
Oh. Old Tom getting the job done again. Old Tom. I'm actually gonna send him an archive of this stream. There you go.
Did you know, Tom? You happen to win all the affinity matchups as well.
Jeez.
Yeah, we. This is actually not what people think it is. It's actually Robot Infect.
Yes,
They just missed the corpse curs and the
Yeah.
necropedes.
Yeah, it's the new infect. You should sleep this bad baby up. I'll be sure to be playing Grace's Delver.
More people. I'm convinced he's attacking with infect. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It just keeps being the best line.
Isn't funny how that works? Oh shit.
What's a keepable
A
7?
creature land that it basically has double damage is like odd.
That's great.
Maybe it's a medium.
Oh,
That's
great.
keepable, I guess.
You get
I can't wait until the end of the season, by the way, because I'm going to sit in front of my computer for like 72 hours straight to just ensure I'm top 64.
You just do what I did.
What? 2 days straight?
2 days, get the 24th.
40.
Kick people off the ladder. It's great. Just make people quit. Play the same person 5 times in a row and crush them all 5 times.
Only
Still in the same
if
bed?
it's Yodel. Only if it's they're playing Yodel Burn and I'm playing Angus, and they keep running their freaking berserkers into Burn
Yeah, that's
just
great.
over and over again.
That's great.
Come on. That's a Hogland hand if I've ever seen one.
Right, I can't take a 3
Oh, you play this card?
Yeah, right. We'll keep it. It's fine.
I don't know what it does with this stuff.
On my side of the table, we mulligan to 6 after having 1 lander, and this 6 is, it's medium, it's got plenty of mana and a little bit of action. This replaces itself at least, so you get a scry.
It's probably this one.
Probably pretty happy to keep that.
Yeah.
I will go to 19 and cast this bird. Go ahead.
on low spell again. Nice. That's what this likes. Ooh, just like on
18.
steroids.
Yep.
Go. I didn't have the mocks in my
Pontiff,
in my
one
opener.
time for daddy. One time dealer.
I knew that wasn't Pontiff, that said. Alright, so I'm going to go to
18.
18,
Sure.
cast Wall of Roots,
Yep.
cast Bird of Paradise. I'm going to go to 16 and pass turn.
Wonder what he has.
Huh.
Got 2 cards left.
That wasn't Orson Pontiff either, just in case you were wondering.
Just in case.
Jeez, man. Actually pretty solid.
Combat.
Path your signal pass.
Ooh, that path. Whoa.
Oh, so aggressive.
I'm an action.
So aggressive.
Oh,
I go
whoa,
to-
am I
I go to
de-
15.
I'm
you go to 19.
Nesticoing it, aren't I?
Yeah, you're not,
That's
that's what we call it. He threw his cards at him.
Just, I heard he was verbally aggressive to Caleb Shearer. That's what I heard. I heard he told him that you have hair and you're an inferior human being.
Yeah,
I'm Mark Nestico.
unbelievable.
It's exactly what happened.
What are we at, 19?
He also
to
said Missouri sucks
15,
Florida
yeah.
rules. Hold on. I think I hit them all. I think I hit all of them.
crushed him, yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got, nerd?
Much.
Well, we get to play a land here, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's so nice. This is gonna feel so bad. Oh, I mean, if he didn't have Pontiff last turn, I don't know. It's just gonna feel so bad when he has it.
Yep.
Go.
That goes to match?
Clench tightly.
Alright, we shall see. I think I want to avoid taking a damage here, so I'm going to cast this off of these 3, and then I'm going to go ahead and path this.
Yeah, so you're still at 15, yeah?
Yep. Good.
Alright, alright.
This is like sipping
Yeah.
good iced tea.
Spot.
Yep, I go to 13 and
20.
Oh, well, I guess it's correct.
Yeah.
Pre-combat, I need to run out that
Yeah,
Sure.
just in case.
attack.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm done.
I think I'm going to cycle this and then step here.
So just for those that might have missed that, before I make this attack, definitely run out your Ravager. I think in this situation, you play the Ravager. So if he has a removal spell, we can at least try to get some equity back from it. And then post-combat, I cast the Signal Pass.
What a whip flare do?
Alright, so drawing worked out pretty well there, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Snapcaster Mage and get this path back.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should technically tap like that. Yeah,
1, 2, 3, yeah.
should I fetch here? Actually, yeah, I think I'd rather have basic 4, so I'm going to go cast this off of these 3.
12.
Yeah, and leave up the 2 birds. Go ahead.
And you.
Man, he only has 1 card in hand. Selling nothing.
Our Wall of Roots is on its last leg.
Literally.
Sure.
Combat.
Path this. Yeah, path that.
Cards in hand, 1.
1. Path the Signal Pass.
What a
So
noob.
just for those wondering, like, why would I go with the Signal Pest? My thought there is if I can get it 1 size higher, it's gonna dodge a Pontiff from him. Yes, there's like reasonable chances to go to either of these here, but I think the
that's fine.
upside of getting it is best to go with the Pest. I just don't think it's reasonable to predict another removal
Okay.
spell out of Jeff's hand.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So we lose the Pest. That is what it is.
Ravager's in the bin, right?
Yep.
It's
Yeah, it's
Yep.
yeah. So
Attack for 2.
Yep. I
I'll
go to
gain 1.
10. Kent goes to 21.
Second main.
Don't play Silver Seer.
I thought for sure it was
Bolt.
Chord.
Oh,
in his
Chord.
hand. Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Sliding towards the dead side of the scale here. We'll play out this voice and then attack for down to 17. Go ahead.
All right. I am at,
You're at 17
and Jeff is at 0. Tom Ross is correct.
Yep.
for now.
Okay.
You can't kill him any other way. Okay.
Oh, I can just kill him.
That's
this
over.
turn.
Yeah, he's dead.
Is he?
That cranial plating?
No.
No.
It's the other cranial plating.
I have
So-
blockers.
Oh, you do have birds.
Yeah, birds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, play it out anyway. See where he blocks. I think he'd still kill him.
You definitely play it out.
So if we play this here, we then get to animate, and he's at 10.
10, yep.
So actually, we're gonna. I think we're supposed to suit up this Blink Moth Nexus here.
Yep.
And get in the sideways zone.
I mean, he's at 10 either way, whichever one you activate.
Hold on. 10 and 10.
I think it's all the flying
Yeah, screw it. We'll just go here.
and the ornithopter can come in there. Yeah.
Attack.
So, counting up what Kent can do here. He knows I don't have any cards in hand, so he can just go for it if I'm dead. So I want to figure out, am I dead? So Kent is going to activate this at some point before all this happens. So I'll just do that now so make it easier for myself to count. If I don't...
I'm also going to activate
Sure, yeah. so it
on
goes
itself.
So it's-
And the
yeah.
reasoning behind that as well is like, regardless of what, if I sack this or not to the Ravager to pass it over,
Yep.
I want the counter.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage, and this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I don't block, I am exactly dead. So I think I should just block one of the 2 points. And
But if you...
so if I block,
Sure.
if I block here, then I'm taking 2, 3, and then Kent can make it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by sacking this. So I'm still go to 1 if Kent wants to go all in his board. And I don't think he wants to go all in because I saw paths and stuff. So I'm going to chump the Vault Scourge and probably take 3 here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Kent goes to 19 and I go to 7.
So as long as Jeff doesn't... Resto doesn't do it. Yeah, I'm not in any real like single point of pressure danger from Jeff.
Pontiff is a turn late.
Yeah. Ugh.
Would have been really good last turn.
2 turns ago.
Would have been really good last turn.
That card's so scary.
Let me
We just
institute a little white flight.
dial up all these
Go back to
one
the
cards.
suburbs.
And I might have been a little bit too aggressive with my 2 paths. I didn't have to necessarily force his Arcbound Ravager off the table, so maybe I'm supposed to be a little bit more conservative with those and like, because the Arcbound Ravager
Kill
can't
the
really
flying.
attack because of my 2 Eternal Witnesses on the ground. So perhaps I'm just supposed to be a little bit more defensive, basically just like play the control deck when you make your move, then I make my move.
Now I will say is if you don't cast the second path like on the Signal Pest, so you're saying maybe you don't cast the first one on the Ravager.
No, maybe I just don't
Yeah.
do anything. I
That's
just
fair.
like maybe, or I could just like take out the Signal Pest.
I think if you just path the Signal Pest, leaves the Ravager alone, that's only a 2-point clock in the air.
Yeah, I think so. I think
And
that's
then you
right.
wait for the Overseer
Yeah.
and try to go that route.
That's
Yeah.
the set if you want to.
Yeah, that's the set round up.
Now remember, in response to the Ravager, you just path